Welcome to Knowledge Journey, where we embark on a quest for understanding and growth. I'm your guide, a middle-aged life expert, here to delve into a topic that plagues many of us, overthinking. Have you ever found yourself trapped in a labyrinth of your own thoughts, unable to escape the endless loops of worry and analysis? Do you ever feel like your mind is a crowded room, buzzing with chatter and chaos, making it impossible to find clarity? These are the questions that often linger in the minds of those who grapple with overthinking. But fear not, dear listener, for we are about to embark on a journey together, a journey towards liberation from the shackles of overthinking. But first, let us pause for a moment and reflect. What does overthinking mean to you? How does it manifest in your life? Take a moment to consider the times when your mind has been consumed by a whirlwind of thoughts, robbing you of peace and serenity. For me, overthinking used to be a constant companion, whispering doubts and insecurities into my ear at every turn. It colored my perceptions, clouded my judgment, and drained me of energy. But through years of introspection and exploration, I've learned that there is a way out of the overthinking maze. In the next installment of our journey, we'll delve deeper into the root causes of overthinking, shedding light on the tangled web of thoughts that ensnare us. We'll explore the psychological mechanisms behind this phenomenon, drawing on research and real-life examples to illuminate our path forward. But for now, let us take a moment to breathe and reflect on the journey ahead. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let go of the burdens weighing on your mind. Together, we will find our way out of the labyrinth and into the light of clarity and peace. Join me as we embark on this knowledge journey, a journey towards freedom from overthinking and towards a life filled with joy, purpose, and inner peace. As we journey deeper into the labyrinth of overthinking, it becomes increasingly clear that unraveling its mysteries requires both courage and curiosity. But fear not, for armed with these tools, we are more than capable of navigating the twists and turns that lie ahead. One of the key insights I've gleaned from my own experience is the realization that overthinking often stems from a fundamental fear of the unknown. It's as if our minds are desperately trying to grasp onto certainty in a world that is inherently uncertain. But as the saying goes, the only thing constant in life is change, and learning to embrace this truth is essential on our journey towards inner peace. Think back to a time when you found yourself paralyzed by indecision, weighed down by the burden of endless possibilities. Perhaps you were faced with a major life decision, like changing careers or ending a relationship, and found yourself lost in a sea of what-ifs and should-haves. For me, this realization came during a particularly tumultuous period in my life when I was grappling with the decision to leave a job that no longer brought me fulfillment. Despite knowing deep down that it was the right choice, I couldn't shake the nagging doubts and fears that plagued my mind. It was only when I made the conscious decision to let go of the need for certainty and embrace the uncertainty of the unknown that I was able to break free from the cycle of overthinking. I realized that life is not about having all the answers, but rather about having the courage to take the next step forward, even when the path ahead is shrouded in darkness. In the next installment of our journey, we'll explore practical strategies for breaking free from the grip of overthinking and reclaiming control of our minds. From mindfulness techniques to cognitive behavioral therapy, we'll arm ourselves with the tools we need to navigate the turbulent waters of our thoughts and emerge stronger and more resilient on the other side. But for now, let us bask in the knowledge that the first step towards liberation is the willingness to embrace the unknown. So take a deep breath, dear listener, and let go of the need for certainty. For it is in the depths of uncertainty that we often find our greatest strength and wisdom. Stay tuned for the next chapter of our knowledge journey, where we'll continue our quest for understanding and growth in the face of overthinking. Until then, may you find peace in the midst of chaos and clarity in the depths of uncertainty. As we continue our expedition through the intricate terrain of overthinking, it becomes evident that preparation is key to navigating the challenges that lie ahead. In this segment, we'll delve into practical strategies and tools that can help equip us for the journey towards inner peace. Picture this. You're standing at the edge of a vast forest, the trees looming tall and ominous before you. Each one represents a thought, a worry, a fear, all vying for your attention and threatening to pull you into the depths of overthinking. But fear not, for armed with the right tools, we can hack through the dense underbrush of our minds and forge a path towards clarity and serenity. One of the most powerful tools in our arsenal is mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and aware in the present moment. Through mindfulness meditation, we can train our minds to observe our thoughts without judgment, allowing them to come and go like leaves floating down a stream. I still remember the first time I tried mindfulness meditation. Sitting cross-legged on the floor, I closed my eyes and focused on the sensation of my breath as it entered and left my body. At first, my mind was a whirlwind of thoughts, pulling me in a dozen different directions at once. But with practice and patience, I learned to cultivate a sense of calm and centeredness that I could carry with me throughout the day. Another powerful tool for combating overthinking is cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT), a therapeutic approach that focuses on changing negative thought patterns and behaviors. By challenging our irrational beliefs and replacing them with more rational alternatives, we can break free from the cycle of overthinking and reclaim control of our minds. But perhaps the most important tool of all is self-compassion, the practice of treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially in moments of struggle and self-doubt. It's easy to be hard on ourselves when we fall into the trap of overthinking, but by cultivating a sense of self-compassion, we can learn to embrace our imperfections and mistakes as opportunities for growth and learning. In the next installment of our journey, we'll explore these tools in greater detail, delving into the science behind their effectiveness and offering practical tips for incorporating them into our daily lives. But for now, let us take a moment to acknowledge the progress we've made and the challenges we've overcome on our quest for inner peace. Remember, dear listener, that the path to liberation from overthinking may be long and arduous, but with perseverance and determination, we can overcome any obstacle that stands in our way. So take heart, and let us press onward towards the light at the end of the tunnel. Stay tuned for the next chapter of our knowledge journey, where we'll continue our exploration of the tools and techniques for breaking free from the shackles of overthinking. Until then, may you find peace amidst the chaos and strength amidst the struggle. As we journey further along the path towards liberation from overthinking, we encounter obstacles that threaten to derail our progress. But fear not, for it is in the face of adversity that we discover the true extent of our resilience and strength. Imagine for a moment that you're hiking up a steep mountain trail, the air thin and your muscles burning with exertion. Every step forward is a battle against gravity, a testament to your determination and willpower. But with each stride, you grow stronger and more resilient, fueled by the knowledge that the summit lies just beyond the horizon. Similarly, on our journey to overcome overthinking, we are bound to encounter setbacks and challenges along the way. Whether it's a sudden wave of anxiety or a relapse into old thought patterns, these obstacles can feel like insurmountable barriers standing between us and our goal of inner peace. But it is during these moments of struggle that our true strength shines through. It is in the moments when we feel most vulnerable that we discover the depths of our resilience and the power of our inner resolve. I still remember a time when I thought I had conquered my overthinking once and for all, only to be blindsided by a sudden bout of anxiety that left me feeling defeated and demoralized. But instead of allowing myself to spiral into despair, I chose to view this setback as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Through mindfulness meditation and self-compassion practices, I learned to embrace my fears and insecurities with open arms, recognizing them as integral parts of the human experience. And with each passing day, I grew stronger and more resilient, until eventually the grip of overthinking loosened its hold on me and I emerged victorious on the other side. In the next installment of our journey, we'll explore the concept of radical acceptance, the practice of embracing life on life's terms, without judgment or resistance. We'll learn how to cultivate a sense of resilience in the face of adversity, drawing inspiration from the wisdom of ancient philosophies and modern psychology alike. But for now, let us take a moment to acknowledge the progress we've made and the challenges we've overcome on our quest for inner peace. Remember, dear listener, that resilience is not about avoiding adversity, but rather about embracing it with courage and conviction. Stay tuned for the next chapter of our knowledge journey, where we'll continue our exploration of resilience and strength in the face of overthinking. Until then, May you find solace in the knowledge that you are stronger than you know and more resilient than you imagine. As we journey deeper into the heart of our own minds, we come face to face with the realization that perfection is an illusion, a mirage that taunts us from afar but remains forever out of reach. But fear not, for it is in embracing our imperfections that we discover the true beauty of our humanity. Picture this. You're standing in front of a mirror, scrutinizing every flaw and blemish, each imperfection a source of shame and self-doubt. But as you gaze into your reflection, something shifts within you. A realization dawns that perfection is not the goal, but rather the journey towards self-acceptance and love. For me, this journey towards self-acceptance began with a simple act of kindness towards myself. Instead of berating myself for my perceived flaws and shortcomings, I chose to embrace them with open arms, recognizing them as integral parts of who I am. It wasn't easy at first. I struggled with feelings of unworthiness and inadequacy, convinced that I needed to be perfect in order to be loved and accepted. But as I began to let go of the need for external validation and approval, I discovered a newfound sense of freedom and joy that I had never known before. Through laughter and tears, triumphs and failures, I learned to celebrate my imperfections as badges of honor, symbols of the strength and resilience that lie within me. And with each passing day, I grew more confident and self-assured, secure in the knowledge that I am enough, just as I am. In the next installment of our journey, we'll explore the concept of radical self-acceptance, the practice of embracing ourselves with all our flaws and imperfections, just as we are. We'll learn how to cultivate a sense of joy and gratitude for the journey itself, rather than fixating on the destination. But for now, let us take a moment to revel in the beauty of our imperfections, knowing that it is in embracing our humanity that we find true joy and fulfillment. Remember, dear listener, that perfection is not the goal, but rather the journey towards self-discovery and self-acceptance. Stay tuned for the next chapter of our knowledge journey, where we'll continue our exploration of radical self-acceptance and the power of imperfection. Until then, may you find peace and joy in the knowledge that you are perfectly imperfect, just as you are. As our journey through the realm of overthinking continues, we come to realize that the antidote to our incessant worries and anxieties lies not in the pursuit of perfection, but rather in the cultivation of gratitude and compassion. Imagine for a moment that you're standing on the shore of a vast ocean, the waves crashing against the rocks with a soothing rhythm that echoes the beating of your own heart. In the distance, the sun dips below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the world around you. In this moment, you are filled with a profound sense of gratitude for the beauty of nature, for the gift of life itself. For me, the practice of gratitude began as a simple daily ritual, a moment of reflection at the end of each day where I would pause to acknowledge the blessings in my life, no matter how small. From the warmth of the sun on my face to the laughter of loved ones, each moment became a precious gift to be cherished and savored. But it wasn't until I extended this practice of gratitude to include myself and others that I truly began to experience its transformative power. Instead of focusing solely on my own struggles and shortcomings, I learned to see the world through the lens of compassion, recognizing the humanity in each person I encountered. Through acts of kindness and generosity, both towards myself and others, I discovered a sense of fulfillment and purpose that I had never known before. Whether it was volunteering at a local shelter or simply offering a listening ear to a friend in need, I found that the more I gave of myself, the more abundant my own life became. In the next installment of our journey, we'll explore the concept of self-compassion, the practice of treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially in moments of struggle and self-doubt. We'll learn how to cultivate a sense of compassion towards ourselves and others, fostering a deeper connection to the world around us. But for now, let us take a moment to bask in the glow of gratitude and compassion, knowing that it is in these moments of connection and kindness that we find true fulfillment and joy. Remember, dear listener, that the journey towards inner peace begins with a single step, a step towards greater kindness, both towards ourselves and others. Stay tuned for the next chapter of our knowledge journey, where we'll continue our exploration of gratitude, compassion, and the power of connection. Until then, may you find peace and joy in the practice of gratitude and compassion, knowing that you are never alone on this journey. As our journey through the intricate landscape of overthinking draws to a close, we find ourselves standing on the threshold of a new beginning, a beginning filled with hope, courage, and the promise of inner peace. Reflect for a moment on the path we've traveled, the obstacles we've overcome, and the lessons we've learned along the way. From the depths of uncertainty to the heights of gratitude, each step has brought us closer to the realization that true peace lies not in the absence of challenges, but in our response to them. For me, this journey has been a revelation, a journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance that has transformed me in ways I never thought possible. Through laughter and tears, triumphs and setbacks, I've learned to embrace my imperfections as badges of honor, symbols of the strength and resilience that lie within me. But perhaps the greatest lesson I've learned is the importance of presence, the practice of being fully engaged and alive in the present moment, regardless of what the future may hold. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of worries and anxieties, but it is in the stillness of the present moment that we find true peace and serenity. As we bid farewell to the overthinking that once held us captive, let us embrace the journey that lies ahead with open arms and open hearts. Let us cultivate a spirit of curiosity and exploration, knowing that each moment is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. In the words of the great philosopher Lao Tzu, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So let us take that step together, dear listener, knowing that we are not alone on this journey towards inner peace. Thank you for joining me on this knowledge journey, where we've explored the depths of overthinking and discovered the keys to unlocking our true potential. May you continue to find joy, fulfillment, and peace in every step you take, knowing that the greatest adventure of all is the journey towards self-discovery and self-acceptance. Until we meet again, dear friend, may you walk in peace and live in love, knowing that the journey towards inner peace begins and ends with you. Farewell for now, and may your path be filled with light and laughter, wherever it may lead.